Hey guys, are you struggling to lose weight? Do you feel like you're doing all the right things and not getting the results? Well, the answer could have something to do with your hormones. Okay guys, so in our body we've got three major fat storage hormones, and those are estrogen, cortisol, and insulin. Now, if any of these hormones are elevated, we're going to find it really difficult to lose body fat. In fact, we may put on body fat really easily. So the first one is estrogen, and that is probably the least likely to be a problem, especially if you're a guy. If you're a girl and it doesn't sound like cortisol or insulin is a problem for you, it may well be worth looking into the signs of having high estrogen and see if it applies to you. And to alleviate it, you can look at having more fiber in your diet, which basically means adding heaps of vegetables to your diet. Now, cortisol, on the other hand, is a little bit more likely, and it's often described as our stress hormone. So if our stress levels are up, chances are our cortisol is going to be up. So trying to reduce our stress as much as we can is definitely going to help out a lot. You may also want to look at reducing the amount of caffeine that you're having in your diet each day and trying to increase your sleep as well. Both of those things are definitely going to help out reducing our cortisol levels. Now, the main one, insulin, is the most likely to be a problem with many of us. So what increases insulin? Well, the biggest contributor is carbohydrates. So if we've got a lot of carbohydrates coming into our body, especially on a regular basis, chances are our insulin levels are elevated most of the day. So things we can do to try and reduce insulin and therefore lose more body fat are reducing the amount of carbohydrates that we're having each day. In fact, you may even want to have a meal or two throughout the day that have absolutely no carbs in them, particularly around the time that you're going to exercise, to give your body the best chance at mobilizing and burning those fat cells. And something else we can try and do is try and completely eliminate sugar from our diet. Now, sugar spikes insulin the most, and if we have a lot of it through our diet, especially on a chronic basis, we can start to have long-term issues with insulin and get insulin resistance and diabetes and things that we're talking about there. And while we're on the topic as well, there's sweeteners that also increase insulin levels as well. So sometimes not just replacing sugar with sweeteners is the way to go. Eliminating both of them gives you your best chance at reducing your insulin levels. I hope that helps, guys. Definitely try and apply some of this stuff today. Chances are this is the big cause. And any other questions, pop them in the comments below. Send me a message. Happy to help. Talk to you soon.